Flash Wave. Let's go with Flash Wave now. 29-foot Warlock. David Rem is the driver. Jim Scherer is the throttle man. They are both from California. Mercury powered. Currently first in the national point standings. Took a second place in Daytona. Third in Cape Cod. Flash Wave. New driver this year for this team is David Rem. He was your 2001 world champion. And Jim Scherer, throttle man, took a second place in the Worlds. Top of the pack in Factory 1, Flash Wave. There's PowerboatTours.com. PowerboatTours.com. A 38-foot cigarette. Brian Hollis, the driver. Louise Whitmore, the throttle person. And Greg Sanders, the navigator. With Superboat.com on the outside. Sponsors include Tal Marine out in Lake Lanier, Georgia, dealer for Formula, Four Winds, Boston Whaler, and Cigarette Offshore Powerboats. Also Big Dog Demolition, Motormat.com, Tucker Welding in Atlanta. And the Atlanta Falcons, Boat Masters, Fiberglass and Gel Coat Repair, and Hollis Transport out in Gainesville, Georgia. Currently in second place in the national point standings. PowerboatTours.com. Right now, number one in P3 class. Nice driving there by Brian Hollis. Louise Whitmore on throttle. Let's listen into their conversation.
Easy. Take it wide. Take it wide. We got a lot on him. Go. Drop your flag. Up 500 yards.
No mistakes.
No mistakes. Run smart.
It's off the course. We need you to drop your flag. Roger that, sir.
F1 on your left, and that's it. Okay, Brian. You're all clear for the stern. F1's about 7,500 yards. 88 miles an hour. Hell yeah. 89.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and go to the back boat in?
You got it. It's all yours. Go.
Where's it going?
Go.
Back to the dock.
Factory helicopter shot. PowerboatTours.com in first place in P3. Brian Hollis, Louise Whitmore, and Greg Sanders on board. There's Offshore Addiction on the outside. Offshore Addiction. On board Offshore Addiction is Eric Treadwell, the driver, Thomas Al Chesley, the throttle man. Merc Cruiser powered. There's PowerboatTours.com on the outside. Offshore Addiction on the inside. Offshore, of course, Factory 1 boat. And there, looking up ahead, there is Chances Are. Chances Are at 39-foot velocity, Mercury powered, 2 500 horsepower Mercury inboards. Bob Bull is the driver and throttle man. Jim Bull is the navigator. Bob from Merritt Island, Florida. Jim from Orlando. Sponsors include H&H Speed Shop and CMS Mechanical. Crew members include Debbie Bull. Debbie Bull is also the owner of this boat. Chances Are. Other competitors in this class include Dirty Cash and PowerboatTours.com. B3 class, Powerboat Tours in first place. There's SuperboatUSA.com on the outside. You're watching the inaugural Savannah Offshore Grand Prix, fourth stop on the APBA National Tour. Our next stop will be Cleveland, Ohio, of course, in the beginning of August, and Prix Video Productions will be there as we come up on Offshore Addiction. Offshore Addiction in Factory 1. We're going to go with Dirty Cash in P3. Dirty Cash, 30-foot superboat. David Bratt is the driver. Anthony Perry, the throttle man. They're from New York. Merc Cruiser powered, 30-foot superboat. Superboat, of course, built on Long Island, New York. Special thanks to everyone over at MRD, Marine Research and Development. This boat ran very well, and Cape Cod looks real good right now here in Savannah. Dirty Cash, Chances Are, and PowerboatTours.com, your competitors in P3. There's Patriot and Chicks Beach. They're still battling as they go around the turn. Patriot and Chicks Beach. A little bumpy out here in the Atlantic. No problem with these boats. Real battle going on. Fourth stop on the APBA National Tour here in Savannah. Great city for a race and a great city for a little vacation. Wild Rose Sensation, 28-foot sensation. Robert Mazakowski is the driver. Thomas Barbado is the throttle man. Mercury powered. Wild Rose sponsors include Amsoil, Sensation Powerboats, and Turnkey Marine. Robert Mazakowski is from Georgia, Sewanee, Georgia, and Thomas Barbado from Long Valley, New Jersey. Wild Rose, P5. Race number 1 winding down now. There is Typhoon looking upfield. He's in second place, Typhoon, in Factory 1. Glenn Murray and Randy Schluss, driver and throttleman on board Typhoon. And up ahead there you see the leader, High Energy. High Energy and Typhoon 1 and 2. Of course, Michael McCarley, driver on board High Energy, and Mark Kowalski, throttleman. High Energy has led right from the green and is your leader right now in Factory 1. Oh, there's a yellow flag. The pace boat on the course. Apparently there's been some sort of incident involving Propco. The crew members David Caruth and Steve Wessinger were thrown from the boat. We understand that the Stars Rescue Team and Angel One are on their way, and they are at the scene. Yellow flag on the course. Not much more to go in this race, perhaps one more lap, so this race could finish under caution as a result of this incident involving Propco. There's Typhoon in second place in Factory 1. But everyone has slowed down because of this yellow flag. And now there you see in the distance, we're coming up to the scene of the incident involving Propco. And there you see the Stars Rescue Team, helicopter team, Angel One. Divers from Angel One have been deployed to help the crew members. There they are. David Caruth and Steve Wessinger. There they are in the water. There you see one of the crew members on a flat board. Angel 1 and the Stars Rescue Team right there, immediately right on the money there at that incident involving Propco. We believe this race is going to end on yellow, under a yellow flag. Let's go on board High Energy.
Boca Run leader, race control.
D2, we just pulled up at a right by turn.
We're going to give them flag toss, Mike. I hope. Yeah. You're going to check the flag here now? Go over to the big boat. That's ours.
So give him up.
Well, let's go past the start finish. That's it. That's it. All right. Put it in there, baby. We got to have that. Yeah! Good job, dude. Yeah!
An excited High Energy crew.
Keep it up. We got boats coming in, you know. So, get out of the way. Get in the inside. I know. Give me some power. I'll get in there.
Number 1, High Energy in Factory 1. Getting the checkered flag now, as you can see. Race finishing under a yellow flag. Checkered flag for the High Energy race team. And that is it. Race number 1 here at the inaugural Savannah Offshore Grand Prix in Savannah, Georgia. Michael McCarley and Mark Kowalski aboard High Energy. A very happy High Energy racing team. They led right from the green all the way throughout the whole race. All the competitors are finishing under a caution flag because of the Propco incident. Both crew members are okay. Of course, we'll have the results of race number 1. There's Offshore Addiction. Their hatch blew off, but they're going to keep it looks like. Offshore Addiction, as we said. We'll have the results for you of race number 1 right after race number 2 coming up in just a few moments. Checkered flag. Many spectators having watched this 4th stop on the national tour of the APBA. First time here in Savannah, Georgia. This is the first of 3 races here in Savannah. Of course, race number 2 coming up. That'll be Sunday's race.